Tim, great to be with you.
Good morning.
What is this all about?
So we're talking about some of the things that CRS can do for people with the money from Rice Bowl. This is a water container. When it's filled, it weighs 42 pounds.
Okay.
People in Africa, where I went in Kenya, have to walk to draw water from a well 2 or 3 times a day just to have enough water to wash their dishes and to cook and to clean. So who does that work? We turn on a spigot. They have to walk sometimes several miles to get clean water, and a lot of times that water isn't even clean. CRS can go in with a wash project in certain villages when they get the proper funding, drill a well, set up solar panels, set up a pump, and store water in a tank. And what they're able to do is supply water, clean water, to the village.
Which is an amazing thing for the village and something we just take for granted.
We have no idea.
Yeah. What are some of the, again, a lot of people will know this because, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, in Walpole, at our parish in Walpole, everyone's going to get one of these this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you for your work to spread the good word. But why is this such a great idea? Because I remember mite boxes when I was a kid.
So we have Lent coming up.
Right.
And we have prayer, we have
fasting,
and almsgiving. And when we're trying to teach our children about almsgiving, that's an old word that's hard to understand. What we try to do through CRS, and this is 1976 we started this program, give the kids a way to touch their giving and give the kids a way to contribute and own part of this. CRS touches over 123 million people in 91 countries. CRS is the external, the international arm of the Catholic Church in the United States. Catholic Charity takes care of people in the United States. CRS reaches out, as I said, to over 125 million people. The money that each one of these children, parents, families raise, and that money's come together in a parish, 25% of that money stays here in the Boston area, but the rest of it is distributed.
I never realized that 25% stays local.
It stays local. The rest of it is distributed around the world. We'll have 45,000 of these boxes in the Archdiocese of Boston next week, being distributed through parishes, in 81 parishes and collaboratives.
Wow, that's unbelievable. And what are some of the figures? I mean, beyond clean water, what else does CRS provide to people? And what are some of the numbers around there? Because they're big numbers.
They're big numbers. So CRS runs on a budget based on their own money and then on money from USAID and other foundations and other prominent donors. CRS's philosophy is to help people be sustainable, live a sustainable life. So they don't just give food to people. What they do is they teach people how to grow food, how to grow crops, and then not only to grow them, but also how to market them. They help bring goats and livestock into families so they can raise the livestock. Just bringing a different rooster, for instance, into a family allows that farmer to sell eggs for 2 cents more apiece because they're sold to breeders to breed chickens, not for the people to eat for breakfast.
I see. Yeah.
And they touch people in these ways to help them grow personally and sustain their own family.
And people can get a rice bowl, perhaps at their parish, but they can also contribute online. Is that not the case?
They certainly can. And CRS has put together 3 different vignettes, if you will, of 3 different people this year to look at. And there are a series of videos on CRSRicebowl.com. They're excellent videos. And what they do is they tell a bit of a story about how the Rice Bowl money changes lives throughout the world.
CRSRicebowl.org. Deacon Tim Donahue talking absolutely credibly about this gift to the Catholic community, which allows us to be gifts to others locally and all around the world. Tim, thank you so much.